Hello and welcome back. In this lecture video, we're going to go over parent and child relationships inside of Inventor and really any type of CAD parametric program, as well as take a look at the Born technique and what exactly it is. So our objectives are to understand the Born technique and how we use it inside of Autodesk Inventor. We're going to look at and understand the importance of the relationships between features in the CAD program, look at using the suppress feature, and how we resolve undesired feature interactions. So the parent-child relationships are one of the more powerful aspects of parametric modeling. Previous features can be used to reference in new features in order to find size, location, or orientation. And these relations determine how our models are going to behave as we make changes to them. In the example to the left here, we can see that hole 17, our selected feature, has parents that are the work plane start 1, the extrusion S1, fillet 45, fillet 50, and sketch 118. So if any of those parent features change, they can affect either in a beneficial or detrimental way hole 17. And if we look, the children of hole 17 include chamfer 15. So if anything were to change in hole 17, it could affect chamfer 15. So it's all just a very intricate stack of dominoes. Now that we understand those relationships, let's take a look at the Born technique. So Born stands for Base Orphan Reference Node. Basically, this whole technique boils down to using a Cartesian coordinate system as your very first feature in your model. Luckily, Autodesk Inventor does this for us automatically, and so do other CAD parametric programs. And it is called the Born technique, or the base orphan reference node, because our origin point is that reference node, 0, 0, 0. And it's an orphan because it's the origin, it has no parents. So that's why it's called the base orphan reference node. So we talked about those first two topics to eventually get into this new feature suppression that we're going to go over. So what exactly is suppression? So when we suppress a feature inside Inventor or any other CAD program, basically we're deleting it or deleting the information from our design, but we're not really getting rid of the information. It's still stored there within the design, it's just not being used actively. This is nice because we can use it to create multiple designs in a single file, especially when we get into iParts or iAssemblies, when we can suppress features or whole parts in order to create new configurations. And that's all I've got for you in this video. It's pretty short and sweet and to the point. So going forward, remember, pay attention to the relationships between your features. They will play a big part in your model and your design as you move forward and get more comfortable in the program. And I'll see you in the next video. And as always, stay inventive.